comrade, when we cast off these khaki clothes and go our separate ways, what will you say of the bond we had? Tender comrade. This is big stuff, you know? This isn't like entertainment. This is people in a room deciding what's going to happen in their country. And Charlie's not running for a popularity contest or for some kind of media sponsorship event, which is, you know, where you're declared to have the best socks or the cutest smile or the toughest stance on crime. It's not a joke, you know. This is what used to be called democracy, is people sitting in rooms all over the place in little towns and big cities deciding where to put a fence or who to elect prime minister. So I don't want to fuck it up. I don't want to speak for Charlie. I'm just speaking for me. I was raised in a household of faith. I was raised by a conscientious objector in the Second World War. I was raised a pacifist and a socialist and a vegetarian. And above all, I was raised an artist. And I was raised right over here at college in Brunswick in a neighborhood filled with people who had just gotten here. Some of them from Europe, and some of them from the West Indies, and some of them from the Middle East, and some of them from Africa, some of them from places that I had never heard of as a 9-year-old. And I lived on the street there with them. And there were communists, and there were socialists, and there were, you know, weirdos who seemed not to have any political opinions. And we lived on this street together, and Toronto slowly became what it is now, which is this incredible, one-of-a-kind place where everybody can be who they are and where they came from. And it's the best of Canada, we know that. And to me, politics has become all fucked up, obviously, but I'm here for a moral reason. I'm here because I think Charlie Angus is a morally centered human being who's taken the time to listen to people with no power, to listen to people with no purchase in this world except their voice. I've seen him play punk rock. I've seen him get up early and go and talk to people whose stories were tough to hear and tough to listen to. I've seen him in Parliament speak articulately and argue against war and against waste and against destruction. And I've seen him in the neighborhood act like a normal fucking human being. And I propose to you that it is time for an actual, normal, morally centered guy or gal or whatever to run this fucking country. Because that's what this country is people from all over the place with a good heart, with differences of opinion, sometimes strong ones, with things we don't get about each other. Oh, my neighbor's fucking weird. Oh, my neighbor's weird. And most of all, what we are is we are settlers on this land. We don't own this land. And Charlie Angus has spent his career trying to understand what reconciliation really means. And if the NDP is not the party of true reconciliation, of repatriation, of redistribution of wealth, then what the hell are we? So, all that to say, I come as a person of faith, raised by my dad, who was an NDPer, who was a pacifist, a socialist, a vegetarian, a liar, a thief, a braggadocio, a playboy, an idiot, a storyteller. I come representing him to speak up for Charlie Angus. Give it up for Charlie Angus right now.